Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome to your English class. My name is PerlaVázquez and I hope you enjoy and you learn a lot. Remember that you have to write your notes about this topic, and if you have any question, please write it and let me know through the virtual class. So today we are going to learn about something that is called in English idioms. And you are asking, what is an idiom? An idiom is a phrase or a sentences that has figurative meaning. I'm going to explain you what is an idiom giving the definition. An idiom is a phrase or expression whose meaning can be understood from the ordinary meanings of the words in it. As I told you before, in English we have phrases, for example this one, get off my back, that has a figurative meaning. So, get off my back is an idiom, and the real meaning is stop bothering me. So, today we are going to learn 5 idioms, and at the end of the class, you have to choose one and you have to write a sentences using the idiom that you choose. And we are going to share during the virtual class. So, the first one is by heart. As I told you, by heart is an idiom, and that means that has a figurative meaning. The meaning of this expression is memorizing or remembering exactly. So I'm going to give you an examples using this idiom. The first one says, Dorothy learned the instructions for emergency landing by heart. The president has to learn the speech by heart. Did you learn the lyrics of the national anthem by heart when you were in kindergarten? So remember, by heart is an idiom and means memorizing or remembering exactly. Another example of another idiom is sooner or later. That means after a period of time. And we are going to give you an examples using this idiom. I know I will go back to Cancun sooner or later. If you don't stop eat junk food, sooner or later you will have health problems. So sooner or later is an idiom that means after a period of time. Another example is we will go back to school sooner or later. Yes? Okay, another idiom is little by little or step by step. This idiom means slowly, not in a hurry, or gradually. For example, Bobby learned Japanese step by step when he was living in Tokyo. That means that Bobby learned Japanese slowly or gradually when he was living in Tokyo. Another example is Karen's nephew was very sick in the hospital, but now his health is improving little by little. Means that his health is improving slowly or gradually. Little by little or step by step means poco a poco in Spanish. Another example of another idiom is once in a blue moon, and that means hardly ever or very rarely. For example, Amy goes to dance club once in a blue moon. She prefers to stay home. That means that Amy goes to dance club hardly ever or very rarely. Another example is Mark is absent from work once in a blue moon. He's very responsible. So once in a blue moon is an idiom that in Spanish means raramente o difícilmente. And the last one, practice makes perfect. This idiom means to become very good at doing an activity by practicing regularly and trying to improve one's skills. For example, Luis is learning English and he knows that practice makes perfect. That's why he avoids speaking Spanish in class and tries to practice his English as much as possible. So today we learn 5 idioms, that is by heart, sooner or later, little by little or step by step, once in a blue moon, and practice makes perfect. So you have to choose one and you have to create a sentences using the idiom that you choose. And we are going to share your sentences during the virtual class. So now we are going to have reading. Teaching reading skills. We have skimming and scanning. I'm going to explain you what is skimming and what is scanning. Okay, we are going to have skimming, and skimming is reading a text quickly to find out general theme, topic, or meaning. For example, when you have an article and you read quickly in order to know what is a topic or what is a text about, so that is skimming. It's useful for pre-reading tasks or tests that don't read a lot of detailed attention. There's no need to read every word. The focus is on improving speed of reading. So skimming is when you read quickly a text in order to know the general theme, topic, or idea. And we have scanning. What is scanning? Scanning is when we read a text quickly in order to find specific information. For example, imagine that here we have an article and you have to find dates. So you read quickly and you are going to focus only in dates or names. So scanning is when you read a text quickly in order to find specific information. We are going to use this technique for answering an exam, for example, or a task when you have to answer true or false or discover facts. Yes. So skimming is when you read a text quickly in order to know the main idea, the general theme, the topic, and we are going to use scanning to when we read quickly, but we have to find specific information, for example, names, dates, facts. Yes, and we are going to practice today. So today we are going to read a message to a new friend. And before to do the reading, we have 6 sentences and you have to choose the correct one. So for example, number 1. It was so nice to know you last week. Oh, we said, it was so nice to meet you last week. What do you think is the correct? Letter A or letter B? Exactly, letter B. Number 2. I hope you got home okay. Or I wait, you got home okay. What do you think is correct? I hope or I wait? Exactly, the correct answer is letter A. I hope you got home okay. Number 3. Here is a photo of me. Oh, we said, here a photo of me. What do you think is the correct answer? A or B? Exactly, the correct answer is letter A. Here's a photo of me. We said good memories or we said good remembers. Exactly, the correct answer is sentences A. We say good memories. Please send me your email address or please send your email address me. We say sentences A or B. Exactly, the correct one is sentences letter A. Please send me your email address. And number 6, bye until soon or bye for now. The correct one is letter B, bye for now. Okay, So now here we have a reading test, a message to a new friend. So we have a task that we have to answer according to the reading. Do you remember that I explained you something that is skimming and scanning? In this case, we are going to use scanning because we are going to read the test quickly, but we are going to focus in these words: Berlin, London, Mexico City, and Sydney, in order to answer this task. Well, first we are going to read complete, and then we are going to read using scanning. So, hi Lucia, how are you? It was so nice to meet you last week in Sydney at the sales meeting. How was the rest of your trip? Did you see any kangaroos? I hope you got home to Mexico City okay. Anyway, I have the documents about the new Berlin offices. We're going to be open in 3 months. I moved here from London just last week. They are very nice offices, and the location is perfect. There are a lot of restaurants, cafes, and banks in the area. There is also a public transport. We are next to an U-Bahn. That is the name of the metro here. Maybe you can come and see them one day. I would love to show you Berlin, especially in winter. You said that you have never seen snow. You will see lots here. Here is a photo of you and me at the restaurant in Sydney. That was a very fun night. Remember the singing Englishman? Crazy. Please send me any other photos you have of that night. Good memories. Please give me your email address and I will send you the documents. Bye for now, Michael. Okay, what I did is I read the whole test. But what I do now is we are going to use the scanning technique in order to answer this test. What is the scanning technique? We are going to read the test quickly, but we are going to focus in these words: Berlin, London, Mexico City, and Sydney, and in order to answer these sentences. So we are going to do a scanning. So we are going to look the cities. For example, here we have Sydney, we have London, and we have Berlin, and we have Mexico City. Yes? So now I'm going to read around these words in order to know. It was so nice to meet you last week in Sydney. I hope you got home to Mexico City okay. I moved here from London just last week, and I would love to show you Berlin, especially in winter. So now we can answer the task. The task says, Berlin. What did we learn that we said about Berlin? Exactly, in Berlin is the Michael's new offices are here. London. Michael used to live here. Mexico City. Lucia lives here. In Sydney, Michael and Lucia met here. Okay, so now we are going to answer these sentences using true or false, according with the test. Michael and Lucia were friends from school. True or false? False. They work for a company that sells things. True or false? True. Very good. The new offices are in very good location. True or false? True. There is a metro next to the offices. True or false? True. Michael has never seen snow before. True or false? False. Lucia has never seen snow before. Okay, Michael and Lucia had dinner together. True. Michael doesn't have Lucia's email address. True. And Lucia wants to send Michael some documents. False. Michael wants to send Lucia some documents. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoy, you learn, and I'll see you during the virtual class. Thank you so much and bye bye.